This video is going to demonstrate how you can now save filtered lists. You'll all be used to creating filters to export lists into Excel or just to analyze data, and now you can actually save those filters so you can revisit them next time you come to the list. So to do this, I'm going to use the vehicle list as an example, and I'm going to add a filter for the MOT due date so I can see vehicles that have expired. So for those that weren't aware, you can actually filter to values that aren't currently visible in the columns. So you don't need to add a column to be able to filter by that column. So on the left hand side here, no, actually you need to open the filter pane. So that's this button here, which looks like the filter, show filter pane, and that opens the filter. And then we're going to add a filter, and we're going to add the MOT due date, and we're going to say up to today. So I'm going to put dot dot, which is the range, and then T is a formula for today's date. So you can see it's giving me a list of 2 vehicles that have expired MOTs. And then what I'm going to do from here is select the Save button, Save As. I'm going to see MOTs expired. So next time I visit the vehicle list, I'm going to go back to the home page, Vehicles, and then select MOTs expired. And now I have a list of vehicles of MOTs expired. And it's important to note that this formula will work for any day. So you can see that it is set to today, which is today's date, the 2nd of October. But if I click on this field, it will revert back to the formula that I used, which was up to today. So it is a dynamic formula. Depending on the day, it will filter the vehicles by MOTs due up to today. If I want to add another filter, for example, let's just go back to all. I can select filter lists by, and you can see here we have visible fields. Well, I can also filter by all of the cells that are available on the vehicle card. So as I said, even if the column isn't visible, you can still create filters based on all of the fields that are available within the vehicle card. And as you're all aware now that we have the additional due dates, they're not yet visible as columns, but you can now filter the due dates based in this list here. As well as filtering by field, you can also filter totals by dates, makes, etc. So if you wanted to filter based on service history, you could filter on this date filter here. And again, once you've set your filter up, you very simply just select the Save button and then save a different view. So if I quickly create one for Fords, so I'm going to take a shortcut, I'm going to right click and say filter to this value. And then I'm going to save it as Ford. So I go from not filtered to just simply selecting Fords, and now I've got a very simple filter for Fords. So that is how you save and create, that's how you create filtered lists and save the filters. And again, it applies to all types of document list.